Hello citizens of the internet, I'm Badass Games. Today I'm going to be giving you Aldwych, which is the second level in the London levels. This is a very long level and a very dark level also, so I'm going to have to increase the brightness when I render this one. So yeah, it's also long like I said, and I got a comment on my last video saying that my videos were getting longer, and well, the reason being is because the levels are getting longer. Either that or I'm just slow at doing them. If anybody has tips on how to get through these levels quicker, then please post the comments so that way people can thumb it up and others can know exactly how to get through these levels faster. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is actually want to get into this little cubby here, and you just jump on that platform and grab in the air and you'll land straight into it. And that's all that's in there, some shotgun shells. It's not even a secret, so yeah, you can skip it if you want. Okay, so now entering this Aldwych train station, subway station, whatever you want to call it. And first thing we want to do is actually come over here. There's a vent you can shoot out. We can go in here, there's a save crystal, and there's something we can climb up. And this is definitely needed to get through the level. This is not Secret 1 yet. We probably won't be getting Secret 1 for a while, so... Okay, so let's hop up here to the top. And we enter this open area, and there are 3 pickups here. Right here we have some flares, and then go over 2 of these beams and stop and pick up some shotgun shells, and go over 2 more beams, stop and pick up, looks like some Uzi clips. And then there's a guy over here with a stick. We can just blow him away with our gun. Nice. And now that he's gone, we actually want to come over here. There is a movable block behind this wall, and we need to move this into this spot right here. And this will become apparent here in a little bit exactly why we are doing that. And we're going to go figure that out right now. So let's fall down this hole, and we enter this area. Shoot this guy down here, and he can't do anything about it. Haha! Get out of there. Okay, so now we're on top of one of the ticket booths. We actually want to hop over to the next one, and then we'll look up and we'll see what our hard work is done. We actually moved that movable block into an area where we can grab and then climb up. So it's like a movable climbing block. And now we can climb to the very top here. Very useful, and then we can fall down this little crevice, and we're on the other side of that block. And then we can actually fall off this way, and this puts us behind one of the windows where the ticket booths are. So yeah, that's awesome. And in this room there's a large med pack on this little stand here. And then right here, it's kind of hard to see, but don't miss it because we need it. It's the maintenance key, and we need that to get into the maintenance room. So let's press this button and get this door open so we can get our butt out of there. And the guy that we killed in here, I'm not sure where he died at, but he drops a small med pack, so let's figure out where that's at. It's somewhere in here, wherever he died at, I forget. Well, I should have paid more attention. Anyway, I came from down this way, actually. Right there is the vent that I cracked open. I guess I just wanted to show you that, honestly. Now, where is that small med pack? Light a flare, that should help. I'm pretty sure he drops it. I mean, I have been known to be wrong about this stuff. Where did he die at? Oh, well, I'm not going to spend all day looking for this thing. I'm just going to, if I can't see it, find it here in another pass, then I'm just going to move on. Oh, well, I guess I'll be missing out on a med pack. Alright, so let's go down this, oh, I should have mentioned this also. There are 2 passageways. One on the left and one on the right. There's one over there. And then there's also one that I just came from. And we actually want to go down the right one first. Actually, honestly, I don't think it really truly matters. Yeah, actually it does matter because we need the Solomon keys. So we do need to go down here first. And we're going to come into this area. Now you could hop across if you want, but we're going to end up getting over there in the first place, or eventually. So for now, let's just fall down here and head down this track. Now we can't go very far because there's a train coming. Oh! That was close. And the trains will kill you instantly. Now inside of here there are two guys that we can dispose of. Use our Desert Eagle. Oh, I just wasted a bullet. It only takes one shot to kill those guys. And I believe one of them dropped a med pack. Haha, I found his med pack. Sweet. Let's move right along then. Now we get to claim the last weapon in our collection that we haven't collected yet, and those are the Uzis. That's the only weapon that I haven't gotten yet, and I can't wait to obtain them because the Uzis are awesome also. Not as good as a Desert Eagle, but they definitely take care of business. So the Uzis are right up there on that ledge. Let's make sure that I'm angled properly. And hop and jump and grab and pull yourself up and claim two Uzis. They come with 2 clips, so that's always a plus. Now getting down from here, you can actually do it without taking damage. You kind of just want to angle Lara a little bit for that corner and then jump and veer to the left, and she'll land on the box there. And then I missed a save crystal over there. Let's go grab that real quick. Actually, no, I have to come back in this room anyway, so note to self, go back and get that save crystal. We'll be back in this room for sure. Actually, we'll be back in this room 3 more times. Okay, so just do like a... What we want to do is do a backflip onto this slope platform behind Lara, and then she's going to slide down, jump and grab in the air, and we'll be able to grab onto this climbable wall. And let's pull ourselves up. Alright, and then do a backflip off of this thing. As soon as we get up onto that platform right in front of me, it's going to spawn a guy, and I'm going to use my Uzis on him. Ah. Wow, that was pretty crazy to watch. And he also drops a small med pack. So let's make sure we grab that. Now over to Lara's left, right over there, is a hatch that is not open yet. We got to go open that. And that is going to be this way. And now we want to jump and grab these this monkey bar thing, and then we want to get to this point here and we can fall safely. And now let's go claim a rocket. And the rocket's right above Lara, so there it is. Still not a secret though. The secret's coming up, and in fact, before I head into this area, I have to save my game because this is a pretty deadly spot. There's a drill coming down and it will kill you if you're not careful, and there's some fall damage that you can take. But there's also a secret that you gotta get, and you have to be pretty quick, and you have to pretty much know that it's there in order to get to it. So if you follow my instruction, you should be able to grab the secret. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to face backwards, right? As soon as we take one hop backwards, we're going to get on this sloping platform. So we want to do that, and we want to grab, let go immediately, jump to the left, slide, then jump again and grab in the air. And then once we grab that ledge, we want to shimmy over to the right, to the next tile. And as soon as you get there, let go. And we're going to land on this thing, take some damage, and then jump and hit circle on that next platform, and then slide off that platform, grab, and then let go, let go, let go, and pull yourself up. And that is secret number 1. And there you go. We got a save crystal and some MP5 clips. And then once you slide down here, you can't get back up there. And this is no longer part of secret 1. You can actually come down here if you don't grab secret 1 and claim a large med pack. So that's that area. Now that drill was coming downward toward Lara, and it also allows us to get access to a place that we couldn't get to before. So now we basically have to go back through that red room with all the boxes and everything in order to get on top of that drill. And that's exactly where I'm going to go right now. But they make it it's a Tomb Raider game. They're going to make it elaborate as heck just to get back to that spot. Oh, there's a save crystal. And I'm still reminding myself that there is that save crystal in that red room that I still need to grab. And that med pack that one guy dropped. Oh well, if I can't find it, then that's fine. I'm really not too concerned about med packs. Alright, now we want to climb ourselves up to here, and there's going to be some fire up here, so you got to be careful. You're fine as long as you're on the edge of the tile. The fire won't touch you. You just want to wait for it to die off and then hop onto this tile, and it shuts them off. Now there's a med pack here also. You can see the glow of a save crystal. I believe that's the one that I forgot to grab in the red room. The blue kind of bleeds through the walls. And we got to be careful here on this jump too. We don't want to be too angled, otherwise Laura won't grab it, but you do want to be angled, otherwise Laura still won't grab it. Oh, thank goodness. Now we want to climb ourselves all the way to the top. There's a button behind Laura that we're going to press, but as soon as we do, it's going to turn on this flame, and when we do that, I don't think we're going to be able to grab these Uzi clips. I guess maybe you could if you crouched, but I haven't tried it, so... Okay, now let's go press this button. Just jump and grab in the air, and you'll slip right onto the platform. Press the button, it's going to drop that hatch in that red room that I was speaking of earlier, and also turn this flame on right here. And just get past that, and we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Okay, and then we're almost to the end of this climbing thing. I believe this is the last climb I gotta do. Let me light a flare. There's gonna be a rat in here that we're gonna dispose of. I should have waited on that flare. Get rid of the rat, and then come over here into this corner. There is a large med pack and some shotgun shells. I can kind of see the shotgun shells poking out from the back of that large med pack. And there's also an opening in the ceiling up here. We're going to drop out of that eventually. We can't get up there. There's also an opening here, and we want to fall down from there. And now we want to get out some weapon of any kind. There's going to be a dog and a guy with a stick that's on fire that's going to try and kill you. Love that Desert Eagle, man. It's just like gets rid of enemies so quick. Alright, now over here in the corner, there's a door, and there's also a keyhole, that's going to take the maintenance key. And that's going to let us get into this room. And then there's some drops in here I'll pick up in a second, but I'm going to press this button. This button's going to turn on some of the lights. Don't forget to pick up the small med pack, and also over here in this little corner there are some Uzi clips. Which is nice. And now we want to run all the way to the end out here. Okay, this was not out here before. This, I guess, soda machine or something just poops out of coin, and we can pick that up. And we have to turn the lights on in order for that coin to show up. So that's good. Now that we have that, let's go back into that red room. We're back where we came down the original, whatever it's called, on the right side from the ticket booths. Okay, and then we just come back in here. We don't have to worry about the subway thing coming through there anymore. Alright, so yeah, that save crystal. Good thing I remembered that. We can hop up here, and the save crystal is going to be behind this box. But this also spawned a dog. And we only need our pistols to take care of it because we can stand up here and dispose of him. And that's all. Oh, I wanted to stay up there anyway. My bad. Okay, I'm just on the other side of the slope. And I'm going to actually just go this way to get on top of it. Just make sure she's angled a little bit, and then do a backflip, slide, jump, and grab. Same old story here, just climb up and then do a backflip off of this after you get about about a second tile from the top. And then that hatch is now open. So let's get on over there. Put your back up against the wall here where the hatch door is at, and then jump and grab in the air like that, and you'll be able to pull yourself up. Now let's actually get the Uzis out. And let's dispose of a guy and his dog, his faithful companion. And that's good enough for me. Now over here, there are some shotgun shells that are sitting on a shelf in here. And yeah. And then over here, there's nothing up in those areas where the steps are, so don't worry about it. There are some MP5 clips here in the corner. Now you see a hatch there, and you also see a breakaway floor here. And we actually want to do that. And we want to take this block and move it toward us. And that's going to actually open up that other hatch also. There it is. And, oh, see? That frickin' flare. I'm glad I didn't have to grab that ledge. I could have died there. Slide another flare. Whoops. Alright, now we find a crawl space. Let's get Lara's butt in there. And we come out here and we want to head to Lara's right. If we go to the left, we'll just go back into the room we came from, and we don't need to do that. We actually want to go this way. And this is going to bring us to a large corridor, well, a bunch of corridors that we can go down. And 2 buttons here, and this is exactly what we want to do. Let's press this button. It's going to open up 2 doors in that room, and we gotta be quick because these are timed doors. So just do some sprinting if you can. But be careful because you can run into walls and you will stop immediately. We want to go in this far door first. That is the first door we want to go into. And the reason why is because there is a switch here that we can press. It's going to open a hatch behind the second door. And now you can't see it very well from here. So let's just forget about that. Slide down here. And slide down here. And then we're going to run down this passageway. There is some flares here I almost passed. So don't forget about those. And now let's press this up. The same button again because we're going to go into that second door again. Press it and go. Remember, we're timed. Go, go, go. And there we go. Okay, and that button we press in the room to the side actually opened up this hatch, and that's where we want to go, but I should explain this. This is a way back in case you came into this door without that hatch open. That's all that's there for. So let's get up here. And there's going to be a button on the wall. We do want to press this, because this is going to raise this hatch that Lara's standing on now. It was down. So now that we have that up, that is in the first door in that room. And now we're going to go open that first door. Take a little bit of fall damage there, but that's fine. This switch opens up the first door, and this door is the hardest one to get to because the timer isn't as long. And go. Gun it in there. And here we are. Okay, now with that hatch up that we pressed from going through the second door, we can do the monkey bars across the water, and we're able to go over here and claim the save crystal. We want to fall and grab this ledge and pull up. But not only do we get a save crystal, there is also a box of shotgun shells, and most importantly, there is one of the Solomon's keys. So now that we have that, let's head back. Okay, so this passageway here is just a way back in case you didn't raise that hatch up there and you had to get out of here somehow. That's all that's there for. Now we want to actually go this way. There's a little passageway in the water here that's going to let us get back out to here, and I should have went a different direction now that I think about it. That's fine, I can go back. Let's pull out our Desert Eagle and pop a... Oh, I missed him. I'm wasting ammo here. This guy drops a med pack? No. Okay, whatever. Okay, now that we have that old penny, though, we can actually use that to buy a ticket from one of these ticket booths. And that ticket booth happens to be this one right behind me. But I want to give you guys an idea of where it's at. Straight ahead of me are the 2 passageways. Okay, so the ticket booth is that one. So I would say it's the first one on the left, or the second one from the left. Stand here and use it as if it was like a key. As if you're using a key. And you place the old penny into this thing, and it's going to crap out a ticket onto the floor. Make sure you pick that up. You definitely don't want to forget that. We need that. Okay, now I gotta go back down this way. I totally went one of the directions I didn't mean to go. I still have another Solomon's key I need to claim. And it's down this way. Alright, let's fall off here. It's back in that red room. So here's the red room. And back up and just do the same old thing again. So this is the third time we've been in this room, so there's one more time left that we need to come in here. Honestly, it's not mandatory, it's only to claim the last secret at the end of the level. But, yeah, we will eventually be back in here. So we actually want to head this way. Okay, now here's that drill room, except the drill is now down and that slope is no longer a sliding slope, and we're able to run on top of it. We can pull ourselves up here to claim the second Solomon's key. And now let's get out of here. And we're just going to use this little thing right here to drop ourselves down, and then we can actually just head back by running and jumping over to the passageway there. And here we are, back at the beginning with the ticket booths. And now we want to go down the left way. Okay, and then inside of here, we're actually gonna fight a guy with a flaming stick. I don't believe he dropped a med pack, no. Okay, and then, but over here in the distance, there is another vent cover that we can blow away. Let me light a flare. And down in here, there are some shotgun shells. And that's it. That's all that's down in here. And, well, it's also the secret, so kind of an important thing. Hop and pull ourselves back up. And now let's take out our pistols. There's going to be some rats here. Okay, and now let's get our Desert Eagle out, because there's going to be a guy that's going to come running out from one of these doorways, and he's going to go call a sub, or not a subway thing. And so, if we kill him before he gets to that bullet, or before he gets to that button, then we don't have to worry about the sub. So, let's press this button, and that's going to open up the two doors. Well, one that includes the door that he came out of, and also has a save crystal in it. And it also opens up this other door here. And this is going to put us into the door maze. Now, the door maze is kind of tricky. You gotta kind of know what to do. Some of the buttons are already in the proper position, and we're not gonna touch them. But one button that we do want to press is this one for now. This is going to shut this door ahead of us, and also shut this door right there. And now what we want to do is we actually want to press this button also. Okay, and that's going to open up two doors. I'll show you here in a second. Now this button over here is already in its right position. We don't want to press that button. What we want to do is that button that we just pressed opened up these two doors here. We can come in here and we can press this button. Okay, and that's going to open up those other two doors that I showed you. Right here and right here. Well, sorry, it's this one right here. Okay, but So basically that button straight ahead of Lara and that button over here kind of do the same thing, except of one small detail. That button behind me also opens this door right here, and there is also a small med pack for us to get. Okay, now we also want to press... Oh yeah, we want to press this button here. Did I already press it? No. Press this button, that's going to open up the door so we can get out of here. We'll open up one of the doors. And then we want to press this button again to shut the doors that are behind me, but then we want to go over here and also press this button here to reopen them. That button that I just explained to you over there to Lara's right, that one over there, also opened up this door here. And this is the exit, so we need that door to be open. And with that switch in the distance from the hands shaking each other, the two hands shaking each other, opens this door, or keeps that door open, and also keeps this door open. And we can go in and claim the goodies that are inside of these areas, and that's important if you're looking for items. So, and that's it. That is the door maze. And now we come into the, I believe this is the Masonic Temple area. And there's some interesting stuff in here to get. First of all, there's these two keyholes, and this is where the Solomon keys go. Place key number 1. Go over here and play. Whoa! Apparently Lara wants to grab up there. And place key number 2 into this keyhole. That's going to open up the far door. Now, before we go over there, though, we can come in here and claim some Uzi ammo. And there's also the save crystal that you saw. Now be careful, they're all breakaway floors here, and they do have spikes underneath them, except for this one I don't believe has spikes. But there is this curtain here. And one thing special about this curtain is you can actually jump behind it and claim an ornate star. So that's pretty nice. Like, I'll show you what the ornate star is for later, and we don't actually need it unless you want the secrets. Okay, so come in here and we grab the mallet. Now we gotta be careful on the way out because that breakaway floor exposed some spikes, so we need to hop over that. And picking up that mallet spawned a dog. So I'm gonna lay some waste and put him down. Like so. Alright, and it also opened up this door here. I believe that's where the dog probably came from. This door has some flares, and it also has, what is it, a small med pack. So yeah, now we can fall in this water. And this is going to take us into a new area. Alright, and pull ourselves out. Come on, Lara. Now, before I actually continue through this room, I should explain where exactly we're at. You can actually come into this room by coming down that corridor there. There's a dog down there, so I'm not going to go that way, only because I want to save a bullet. And also, behind this door there is a save crystal, and that's secret number 3, and we're going to get that here in a second. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to walk to this edge. Run and jump and grab. Pull ourselves into this little crawl space. Get over to this area here and then back ourselves out and fall. And then pull ourselves up here so that way we can jump and grab the monkey bars thing that's up here. We also see some rats. We're going to take care of those guys, don't worry. Just make sure I don't use my Desert Eagle on him. Oh goodness, he wants a piece of me. Alright. There's another one. Okay, so they're both dead. Now, this booth right here with the X's, you can actually put the ticket into. That's exactly what we want to do. And now when we come into this area, there's going to be another guy with a stick. Blow him away real quick. He drops a small med pack. And now this door right here is what requires the ornate star, and this is going to be secret number 3. So place that sucker in the door, take a hop back, and then it's going to be this guy. We can blow him away though too. Come in here and cue secret number 3. And now we're going to go and claim a save crystal. That save crystal that we saw behind the doorway. That's where this is going to take us. But unfortunately, it also takes us to the other side of that water area that I was just recently in. So we have to kind of go backtrack and, you know, go through some of that stuff again. Which is unfortunate, but hey, you know, it's an item and it's a secret, so yeah. Okay, so got that save crystal. Now we're right back on this side of the area. Alright, so yeah, let me just get through this again. And I was gonna say, I totally switched train of thought here. That passageway to the right as you come out of that door I just came out of comes from the area that I went, and then I got the second secret, and then I killed the 2 rats. You can get up into here from that way also. Okay, now we want to go over here to the right. And then there's going to be this door here. And we have a Masonic mallet that we got from using the 2 Solomon keys. And that's going to open this door. And we can come in here. And this is going... There's a button in here. This button is going to open up a hatch that's going to let us get into one of the trolleys. And I'll show you where that trolley's at, but we can't get into it from on top or on the sides of it. Before we head out of here, though, we want to check and look around, because up above there is a thing we can grab and climb up, and this is secret number 3. Or I'm sorry, is that maybe it's 4? I forget. It's one of the one of the 5 secrets that are in this level. I believe that. Yeah, that's number 4. Okay. All right. So now that we have that, let's go down here and grab your Desert Eagle and put one into that guy real quick. He drops a small med pack. So let's grab that thing. And then, whoa, we actually want to come over here. There's going to be a dog that hops around the corner. Well, if you kill him fast enough, he doesn't have a chance. On top of the trolley thing, or the subway train, there's some flares. And over here, there's a guy. He won't see you until you get too close to him. So what I'm going to do is you can take care of him with your pistols, because it gives you plenty of chance to unload on him before he gets to you. He drops a small med pack. And then there's also a save crystal here. Now over here, don't let the bats scare you. There is another crawl space that you can climb down into. And this has, let's take a look. Yes, a large med pack and some shotgun shells. So now that we have that stuff, let's get out of this. And that's all that's there. It's not even a secret. Alright, so that train thing right there is the thing that I'm about to get inside of. That's the hatch. The hatch fell, and we can actually get inside of that thing now. And that's where I'm going right now. And here is that hatch. So now we gotta kind of walk to the edge here and hop up here, pull ourselves inside of it. Now there's nothing inside of this train except for this button, and this is going to cause, quote-unquote, the train to move. And then, yeah, we hear Lara scream because, yeah, apparently a train ride is so freaky to her. I mean, she falls from high places and kills T-Rexes, but man, train ride she just can't handle. You're a pansy, Lara, a pansy. Okay, now, this is sort of interesting. There's going to be a guy that's going to run out from this corridor here. He's not going to attack you. What he's going to go do is he's actually going to go open up a door. So we want to let him go do that, because we want to go inside of that door. But we also do want to take care of him as soon as he's done with that. Oh, he's going to hit me. No, he ain't. And he also releases another guy. So we can just blow them away. I don't think they drop anything. And opens this door. Now, the door isn't the secret, but it lets us get access to the secret, because there are these two buttons. This button is going to open the door to the secret. I don't know if you recognize where that's at, but I'll show you. And this button here opens the hatch to let us back into the train that we just used to get here. So let's go in there. Now I came from straight ahead, but I can't get back in the train that way. I have to come this way to get into the train. So same train. Now we press the button and freak Lara out again. Such a scary ride, isn't it, Lara? Alright. Actually, I think that's a sound bug. I don't think she was meant to scream, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's what they intended for her to do. And now we just want to pull ourselves back up out of here. Whoa. Whoops. Hope this is the right way. Nope, it was this way. Okay, so we want to come back out here and go through this door that we came out of. And this is going to put us right back into this area. This should look somewhat familiar. And we want to fall back down in here. Where we're headed to is that red room again. So this is the 4th time that we've came into this room. And we're headed back to that hatch that we opened up a long time ago. Same old story again. Okay. Get on over to this other side here, and same thing as last time. Put her back against this, jump, and grab. And then we're going to get our Desert Eagle out, because there's going to be another guy that wants to be a proud owner of a used Desert Eagle bullet. Kill him, and then, yeah, it's pretty dark in here. Let me light a flare. There's a large med pack here. There's a bunch of stuff in this place. A rocket, some Desert Eagle clips, and I believe some shotgun shells. Nope, MP5 clips. So now that we have all of that, we actually need to press this button again, because this is going to reopen the hatch to let us back into the train so we can get back to the end of the level. We were pretty close to the end of the level, so... But now that... Oh, she's got to throw her flare. Better wait. Yeah. So we want to hop over to here. I'm actually going to go on top of the drill again in order to get back. This seems to be the fastest way. I could be wrong about that, though, also. And here we go. Here's the drill. Pull ourselves up to where we got that Solomon's key. And fall back down here. And once again, we arrive back into this spot. And this time we actually want to come back up this ramp that we came down. And we want to put ourselves right back into that trolley. Sweet, press the button, freak Lara out again. It's the last time, Lara, so you don't have to cry anymore. And then crawl back through here. Yeah, Lara, go. You're stalling. I think Lara's running out of gas. Let's hope so, because our face is right behind her butt. Oh, that was cheesy. Let's light a flare. Now we want to come down here. There's one item here that we haven't grabbed, and all we gotta do is go straight, and that'll end the level. And then we get a cutscene and some stats. You can also come down from the other side too, where the door was, where we chased the guy. So anyway, here's the cutscene.
So, you must be after Miss Lee then?
Business, not pleasure.
Though obviously not for revenge, man. You've hardly got the face for that.
And you have?
How moronic a question is that, eh? I don't even have a face, man. I came down here looking for work, and what do I get, eh? But Miss Lee's cosmetic company and her lab assistant job. No experience necessary. Good wage. Accommodation with it. Aye. Locked in a flotation tank for days on end in some fetid syrup. And when we come out, 'cause lots of us applied like, no face or flesh, man. And a bootin' doing the waste disposal shoot here. Presumed deed.
Some kind of failed experiment then.
Oh, ta, very much. But aye, and for added insult, when I tried to take my own life, I found it just didn't work.
You mean Sophia's testing some sort of immortality power? Along with her own brand of facelift.
Why, aye, man. Everlasting beauty. She's obviously not fully worked it out yet, but she takes the best results for herself. See, I don't care what your business with her is. You can't be any more shiftless than what she is. So I'm gonna go out of my way to help you. That is, after you've done something for us here, like.
Very generous of you. What do you want?
A bottle of that mummy preservation stuff from the Natural History Museum.
Embalming fluid?
Aye, for rotten flesh you can't whack it, man. The museum's pretty interesting, I'm told. You'll like it.
So why don't you go yourself?
One of them Egyptian lassies there is a bit pissed off, like, that she didn't get immortality the way she wanted it. And seeing as we've done better than her in that department, I didn't care to imagine what curse we could get given any worse than what we've got already, like. You'll be fine though, pet. You die easily.
Thanks.
Alright guys, that was Aldwych, and that's the second level in London. Now we're gotta go get that guy some embalming fluid. As you can see, I got all the secrets and I didn't use a health pack. That's all guys, I will see you guys in the next level. I'm Badass Games, and you guys watch Tomb Raider 3. You guys take it easy.